British Prime Minister Keir Starmer is in India on a two-day official visit. Starmer arrived in Mumbai earlier today on his first trip to India since taking office in 2024. He is leading the largest ever UK trade delegation, with over 100 business, culture and education leaders accompanying the Prime Minister. India's Prime Minister Narendramodi welcomed Keir Starmer through a post on X, calling his visit historic. Prime Minister Modi, who will meet the British leader on Thursday, said he looks forward to the meeting to advance a shared vision of a stronger and more prosperous partnership. The two Prime Ministers are expected to discuss expanding business cooperation and review progress under the new trade pact. The UK Prime Minister's visit aims to strengthen economic and strategic ties after London and New Delhi signed a historic trade agreement in July. The talks also come against the backdrop of tariffs imposed by US President Donald Trump that have influenced global trade patterns. Upon landing in Mumbai, Keir Starmer was received by Maharashtra's Chief Minister and other senior state officials. Speaking to reporters before his departure from the UK, Starmer ruled out any discussion on visa agreements, saying earlier negotiations were delayed because of that issue. He added that businesses were already benefiting from the deal and that visas would not be on the table.
That isn't part of the plans. The visit is to take advantage of the free trade agreement that we've already struck. Businesses are taking advantage of that. But the issue is not about visas.
And moving to business ties, Scotch whisky has taken the spotlight as one of the biggest winners from this deal. Producers from the Scotch Whisky Association are part of Starmer's trade mission, exploring opportunities to boost whisky exports to India, potentially worth around $1.3 billion a year, and creating over 1,000 new jobs in the UK.
The historic trade deal the UK government struck with India this year is great news for Scotland and especially our whisky industry, but having secured the deal, our challenge and responsibility now is to put this deal into action.
The British government said the agreement, formerly called the India-UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, could raise bilateral trade by around $34 billion per annum, while increasing the UK GDP by $6.1 billion and boosting wages by $2.8 billion every year in the longer term. Starmer is also expected to meet top industry leaders in Mumbai before attending the global FinTech Fest at a major business hub in the city. Starmer described the deal as a launchpad for growth, saying India is set to become the world's third largest economy by 2028. As the two Prime Ministers sit down for talks on Thursday, all eyes will be on how both London and New Delhi turn the trade agreement into tangible gains for businesses and workers